go. So today's workout is going to be 2 sections. We have 25 minutes for the first part. We'll be doing single leg deadlifts with the landmine if you have a landmine available. If you don't, you can do one with a dumbbell or a kettlebell as well. You're doing 5 reps on each side. So 5 reps on your left, 5 reps on your right of the single leg deadlift. Then you're going to do 5 either a regular muscle up on the bar, you can do a muscle up on a suspension handle like Jungle Gym TRX, rings, whatever you might have available, or you can do some variation of a row and dip, 5 reps of each of those. So we'll go over a couple of variations for that. So again, it'll be 5 single leg deadlifts on each leg, 5 muscle up variations or row and dip variations depending on what equipment you have available. There'll be as many rounds as you can in 25 minutes. So again, if you want to go heavy with that, you might take a little bit more rest. If you're going lighter, you might get more reps in, but get as many rounds as you can. Then we're going to have some yoga holds. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds, 4 different poses, and I'll go over those. It'll be half moon, left and right, kneeling tables, and shoulder circles. All right, so I'll go over all the exercises with you. So right now we start off with some landmine deadlifts. So landmine deadlifts, just like any other deadlift. Do you think about hinging from the hips? The difference with these is you have a landmine bar and you're doing single legs. You want to really focus on that balance for this motion. Grab the bar. Just start with it, right by your thighs. At your side. Then you're going to hinge forward, kicking one leg back, head and leg should be aligned. Think about heels straight back, toes down, hinge down, come from just below the knees, let this front leg knee bend just slightly. And then you're going to extend the hips. So you're going to come all the way back up to standing. Again, keep on straightening that bar, thigh, down to the shin, trying to keep the hips and shoulders square. Extending long through that back leg, long through the head. So we do 5 on one side, switch sides, and do 5 going on the other side. That's the first exercise. It's a single leg landmine deadlift. So same idea if you're doing it with just a bar or with the kettlebell. It's just tracing that bar, kettlebell, dumbbell down the thigh, hinging forward, kicking that other leg back. Really focus on your balance through the core and through that entire movement. All right, so that's the first exercise, is your landmine deadlift. Next we have muscle ups, so a couple options for muscle ups. First one is doing dips and rows. So if you have some kind of suspension handles like the Jungle Gym handles, you can do dips and rows with those. So body rows, just going to lean back, and you're going to pull your chest up to the handles, flat back. The farther back you are, the easier it is. The closer you are, hanging straight down, the harder they are. Then you're going to come to dips. So you want to have your feet right underneath the body. Bring them out slightly. Makes it a little bit easier. Drop your hips down. Arms stay right at your side. Then straighten your arms up. Toes still on the ground. Makes it a little bit harder. Or you can bring your feet off the ground. So those are your options for the suspension variation. If you don't have handles, you can do regular rows like dumbbells or kettlebells, and then do some kind of a tricep extension dip. You can do it off of a box, off of a bench, whatever you're going to use for your dips. Next variation is muscle up with the Jungle Gyms or rings or whatever handles you have. So it starts off just like your rows, but you're doing a row and basically a dip all in one movement. You want to start with your feet right underneath the handles. Arms should be straight at your side. You should be able to either come up on your toes or slightly off the ground at the top of the movement. Then you're going to lean back like you did with your row. You're going to pull your hands towards your hips. Then you're going to lean this chest slightly forward and you're going to press yourself up off the ground. So it'll be a fast movement starting with that row. Lean forward and press up like you do for a dip. Again, try to go as fast as you can through that row, forward, up the dip. Again, trying to push yourself either off the ground or up onto your toes. Last option is regular muscle up. So on the bar, you're going to get the hips going forward with a little bit of a kip. And then push yourself up over the bar at the top. Alright, so those are the main exercises. Again, 5 reps of each. As many rounds you get in 25 minutes. Single leg landmine deadlifts, left and right, and a variation of a muscle up. Alright, then we have our yoga pose holds. So first one is going to be half moon. Try to use a wall if you have a wall to help balance yourself. You're going to line yourself up with the wall. Toes run parallel with the wall. Back leg. You're going to keep up against the wall. You want to keep a line with your head, your heels. Opening up the hips. Get as much as you can to that horizontal position. Shoulders are back. Legs as straight as you can get it. Arms are straight. One reaches to the ceiling, one reaches to the floor. Extending to the head. Again, open up to the hips. Feel it in the inner thigh. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. If your range is only coming a little bit up, that's fine. Go as far as you can go, opening the hips. So it might not be to a full horizontal position. You might be a little bit more vertical. As long as your head and heel are in line, that's all you have to worry about is keeping that alignment. So those are our half moons. Next we have a kneeling table. The kneeling table, you're going to be down on all fours. Think about pushing the knees and palms flat to the ground. Shoulders are back, back is flat. Hips are over the knees. Shoulders are about right over the hands. Then pulling those shoulders back, core engaged, back flat, stand to the head. You should be nice and strong. In a position where if you wanted to, you can bring your knees off the ground. And you're still feeling that core engagement, you're still feeling that strength. So even with the knees pressing down the floor. So that's our kneeling table. Last one we have is shoulder circles. You do this with a band. If you don't have a band, a jump rope or any other kind of rope works as well. The bands are nice because they have a little bit of stretch to them. But you want to start with your hands right at your sides. You can bring one arm up around the head. Bring the band back. Other hand stays by the hip, and then you'll bring that other arm around to meet. Then you go back the other direction, up and around. Try to keep the arms as straight as you can. Try not to touch the band, the shoulder or the head. Just going up and around, back and forth. Again, 40 seconds for each one. All right, so 25 minutes for the first section. 3 rounds of 40-20 of 4 different poses for the next section. As always, any questions, let me know. Let's have a great workout. Let's go, let's go.